What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to WWE 2K19 AI Universe Mode. This is Raw is War, Week 30, coming to you from the hometown of yours truly, Hotlanta, Georgia.
Welcome everybody to the history-making, to the groundbreaking, to the earth-shaking Monday Night Raw.
All roads lead to the next pay-per-view, so sit down, buckle up, and step on the gas.
And we are kicking off Week 30 with singles action as we have the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose going one-on-one with the current North American champion, the Iron Sheik. Will Ambrose be able to get a clean victory over the champ, or will Sheiky Baby break Ambrose's back with a camel clutch and make him humble? Here we go, kicking off Week 30.
Here comes the Lunatic Fringe.
The following contest is a knockout match. Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
He can be technically savvy, he can...
And his opponent from Tehran, Iran, weighing in at 258 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Iron Sheik.
And here we go, Lunatic Fringe and the North American Champion one-on-one action. Ambrose was able to pick up a victory last week against Drew McIntyre, but Sheiky has been on a roll as of late, defending his North American Championship, but Ambrose with a huge lariat taking Sheik down to the mat. And the North American Champion's mustache is looking beautiful this evening here in Atlanta, Georgia. You know, Raw was actually in Atlanta for Flair's birthday a few weeks ago, and I wasn't able to go, and I was extremely upset about that. But nonetheless, Hell in a Cell coming up in Atlanta. You can bet your ass I'm gonna be there. But Ambrose crossbody and now wailing on the champ. And this one can go either way with both men being such top stars here on Raw is War. And Ambrose, huge bulldog, planting the face of the Iron Sheik into the mat. Going for a headbutt, Sheik with the elbow to the skull. And once again, not fully catching that clothesline. Just enough to take Ambrose down. And now the headbutts to the face.
Dean Ambrose doesn't know the meaning of words like stop or quit during
Going for the cover one. I'm glad you added in during a match, Cole, because saying Ambrose doesn't know the meaning of stop made me think of something completely different. Renee. Shot to the gut of the Sheik over the top rope. And Ambrose sending Sheik to the floor. The ref beginning the count to 10. And Sheik right back into the ring. Ambrose following. Kick to the gut. And Ambrose snap suplex. And it has been very back and forth thus far. Ambrose picking Sheik up. Up onto the shoulder and the stun gun. What strength by the Lunatic Fringe. Oh, kick to the gut with those curved-toed boots. And Ambrose with another lariat. Taking Sheik's head off, and Ambrose has full control, but here comes Sheik with a beautiful back suplex. Stomp to the chest. But Ambrose with a jawbreaker and clothesline again, dropping Sheik. And Dean is setting up for it. Hook in the arms. Dirty deeds connecting. Hook in the leg. That is not a rope break. 2. No. Sheik able to get the shoulder up. And there's Sheik with a clothesline of his own. Dragging Ambrose to the center of the ring. Uh-oh. And Sheik locking in the camel clutch. Nowhere for Ambrose to go. But Dean with the power, putting Sheik down back first. Now putting the strikes to the North American champion head first. And Dean gonna make sure Sheik isn't gonna leave without a concussion. Down in the center of the ring, stomped to the spine. And Ambrose has really put the work in against the North American champion here. And the crazy torque! Dean hooking the leg. 1, 2, and Sheik with the shoulder up. Now going down into the headlock. Slowing down the pace of the match. Not so sure Sheik will be able to make his way out of this predicament. Both men back to their feet, kick to the gut. Up onto the shoulder, but Sheik sliding out with a Russian leg sweep. Kick to the spine. Cover. 1. And Ambrose with a shoulder up as the ref's hand hits the mat for the 1 count. And I would be worried if I was the North American champion. Face first into the turnbuckle. And Sheik. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Going for the 10 count punch. Ambrose able to get out of it. And Sheik now. Shoulder breaker. Oh, Ambrose got twisted up there for a second. And Sheik lifting Ambrose for the suplex, but the knee to the top of the skull. Oh, and we have seen this many a time. Fisherman suplex. 1, 2, and Sheik still able to get the shoulder up. Center of the ring, and Ambrose snap elbow to the chest. But here comes Sheik with a back body drop. Lifting Ambrose to his feet, and Sheik overhead belly to belly. Hook in the leg. 1, 2, and the lunatic fringe still in it. Lifting him to his feet, but Ambrose with a European uppercut. Oh, and out of nowhere, locking the arms. Dirty deeds busting Sheik open. 1, 2, 3, and Dean Ambrose has gotten the 3 count over the North American champion.
That match is worth another look. Here we go. I remember this part very well.
Here is your winner, Dean Ambrose.
And that was a huge victory for the Lunatic Fringe, but we are moving on in the evening. And up next, we have tag team action as we have Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival, going up against the debuting Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart Foundation. And this one should be interesting because in the past, we've seen the Revival use the legendary heart attack of the Hart Foundation. These two teams very, very similar. But who will pick up the victory? Here we go. Revival, Hart Foundation, Tag Team Warfare.
Top guy time.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 446 pounds, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 516 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
And here we go. This one should be very old school, to say the least. Scott Dawson and Bret Hitman Hart starting off for their respective teams. Starting off with a headlock here, but Dawson shoving Hart away. Oh, pendulum backbreaker, putting Bret Hart down. And imagine how the Revival would react if they were able to pick up the victory over one of the teams that they look up to so much. What a beautiful snap suplex by Bret Hart. Cole, that backbreaker happened a good 30 seconds ago at least. Swinging neck breaker, putting Dawson down. Back up to his feet, shot to the gut. Back and forth between Hart and Dawson. Kick to the gut. Dawson twisting up the arm here. Oh my God, hammerlock Northern Lights. And Hart with a shoulder up very, very quickly. Picking Hart up to a knee. And oh, dragon screw leg whip. Dawson is known for that inverted figure 4 leg lock that has tapped out many a people, even injured some people. And in comes Dash Wilder. And Hart has Wilder by the back of the neck. Snapmare and a kick straight to the back. And in comes the biggest man in the match. Rest in peace, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Looking to bring the power. Huge haymaker to the jaw. But here comes Dash Wilder with a rising knee to the face. Headlock. And Wilder now with the dragon screw working on the legs of the big man. Gonna chop down that redwood. But here comes Anvil. Back body drop. Into the shoulder claw. And now just lifting him up by his throat. Huge clothesline. And it seems like the Hart Foundation have had the Revival's number here in their debut match. Oh, 300 pounds crushing Dash Wilder in the turnbuckle. Kick to the spine. And here comes Wilder with a back elbow, and he needs to get a tag into Scott Dawson. And I believe he is thinking about doing so, but Anvil with the elbows to the gut. Uh-oh. And Anvil with an old school... Oh, ah, Jesus! Suplex with the ropes, suffocating the nutsack of Dash Wilder. Old school shin breaker there, putting the Anvil down, and back in comes Scott Dawson. And I would actually like to point out that this series has been doing very well for my channel. I mean, compared to most channels, not very many views, but for my channel, you guys have been enjoying this series, and I really, really very much appreciate that. Now Anvil, snapmare to Dawson, kick to the spine. Anvil doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Just pacing back and forth. Dawson back up to his feet. Into the turnbuckle. Huge clothesline to the big man, putting him down. Picking Anvil up to his feet, and there's that chop block. That is a brutal move by Scott Dawson. Nothing pretty. Into the turnbuckle, and Anvil with a kick to the gut. Swinging neck breaker, and Dawson had no reaction after that one. That one rocked his world. And there's a counter on the anvil. Back and forth we go. Head first into the turnbuckle, and back in comes Bret the Hitman Hart. Off the ropes, little tandem back elbows, and Hart is getting Atlanta firmly behind the Hart Foundation. Leaping for the tag, in comes Dash Wilder, swinging at air. And Hart clotheslining Wilder over the top rope to the floor. Up to his feet, but Dash coming back, going for the inverted atomic drop. Back into the ring goes Dash Wilder. And chest first across the apron. The hardest part of the ring. Yes, Michael Cole, it is. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Oh, Dawson was in there ready to break that one up, but Wilder was able to get the shoulder up. Into the turnbuckle. Oh, what a shot and a huge drop kick. And here comes Wilder. Oh, we've seen this before. Fireman's carry backbreaker. Yeah, that looked familiar. I'm so glad he said that because that was Corey Graves' backbreaker. That's hilarious. And now Dawson putting Hart on the top. Oh no. Don't do it. Don't do it! He's too old for this! Oh my God! Superplex to the floor. Bret Hart is dead. Vince is clapping in the back in joy. And things have hit the fan. And Atlanta is loving this, wants to see Bret Hart die. Scott Dawson raising his hands in victory here. Hart somehow back into the ring. Huge DDT, a desperation DDT by the Hitman. Into the turnbuckle goes Dawson. Tag into the anvil. Shot to the face. Oh my God, we're gonna see it! The heart attack connecting! Hook of the leg! 1, 2, but Dash Wilder breaking up the pinfall. Anvil talking some trash. Does not appreciate the breakup. Now shoving the Anvil down. Thank God Bret Hart was able to get out of the ring after that superplex to the floor. Off the ropes. Oh, going for a back elbow. Headlock applied. Anvil shoving him away. Wilder, huge clothesline. And quick tags here between Dash and Dawson. I'm surprised they haven't only called them Dash and Dawson by now. Actually. Huge slam by the Anvil. But Dawson coming right back with a shoulder block. Picking the big man up to his feet, and there's the chop block again. But Anvil coming right back with a back body drop. Arm drag. Lifting the big man to his feet right into the snapmare. And we are slowing down the pace. Anvil transitioning into a headlock of his own. Forearm strike to the face. Oh, Jim Neidhart with a Cobra clutch. Locked in on Scott Dawson. And this is not good for Dawson. Just swinging him around, but Anvil releasing the hold. Lifting him to his feet. Into the Hart Foundation turnbuckle, but the back elbow. Now lifting him up for the suplex, but Anvil with the knee to the top of the head. Dawson able to duck down. Into the turnbuckle goes the Anvil. Tag in to Dash Wilder. Uh-oh! And Shatter Machine! Hook in the leg. Oh no, Bret Hart able to scoot by Scott Dawson and break up the hold. And now Wilder talking some trash. And working on the big leg of the anvil. Lifting Neidhart to his feet, but shoved down to the mat. And Anvil with the running power slam! And that was a rope break. Anvil should not have walked towards the ropes. That was a mistake by Neidhart. I'm surprised no one's been knocked out yet. Huge neck breaker. And in comes the Hitman. Oh, but Dash, beautiful drop toe hold counter. Dragging him towards the ropes. And Dash with the leverage. But Hart able to get the shoulder up. Into the turnbuckle. No, Hart was able to reverse that one. Opposite turnbuckle. Goes Dash Wilder. No, back and forth we go. Oh, look at that. Juking him out. Coming back with a hip toss. Stomp straight to the face. And back in comes Scott Dawson. They need to take advantage right now while the big man is still down on the outside. And now Dawson with the leverage, but Hart with the kick out at 1. Coming back here. Uh-oh. Bret Hart! Jumping pile driver! 1, 2. How? Elbow to the face. Huge lariat dropping the Hitman. In comes Wilder. In comes Neidhart. Oh, what a shoulder tackle. Going for another one. Wilder able to move out of the way. Oh, Enziguri. And the anvil rolling onto the apron. Oh, trying to send the anvil to the floor, but back in comes Neidhart. Clothesline. Putting him down. But here comes Wilder with a dragon screw. Slamming the arm onto the mat. And Anvil tripping up Wilder. Back and forth we go. Huge shot to the face. Oh, another one just stumbling the big man. Hung up on the second rope. And oh, look at Neidhart's twisted up in those ropes. And Wilder is setting up. Oh, going for the code breaker. But once again, right back to the leg. Bret Hart doing the moonwalk on the outside. Picking Neidhart up to his feet. Snapmare into the elbow. Oh, going for the stomp to the head. And there's another dragon screw. They are really taking it to Neidhart. Oh, and another chop block. Leg drop across the chest. And Neidhart is in a bad, bad way here. Off the ropes, coming back, and the ref eats it. Into the turnbuckle. The game's glitching out. Of course it is. Oh, but Bret Hart tagging himself in. Very smart by the Hitman. Oh, wait. Bret Hart paying homage to his brother Owen with the pile driver. And the Hart Foundation with the victory in their debut match.
These guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look. He ain't messing around.
Here are your winners, Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
Congratulations to the legends, tag team legends of the wrestling industry. We are moving on in the evening, and up next we've got the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, going one-on-one with Ruby Riott.
Welcome to Raw with the Empress of Tomorrow.
Making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
It's time for some mayhem.
And her opponent, from Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Riott.
And here we go, the Empress versus Ruby Riott. And
There's the bell. And here we go. This is
Ruby, in the beginning of Universe Mode was, oh, look at that, a roll-up kick. Ran the Raw Women's Division. Asuka has been gaining some momentum as of late. This one should be very, very interesting. Oh my God, what a palm strike. Picking Riott up to her feet, but no, shoulder. Cole, you're killing me. It's always Cole, every time. Oh, spinning back fist, forearm, spinning heel kick, and Asuka is rocking Ruby Riott. Here we go, snap suplex, putting Riott down. Straight kick to the spine, hook of the leg. No, not even a 1 count. What a stomp. What a stomp. That was a kick to the back, Cole. It was not a stomp.
It motivates her, and this might just be what she needs.
Hook of the leg and a kick out by Ruby Riott. I'm not sure what Asuka's surprised about, but she's locking in the Dragon Sleeper dead center of the ring. There's the knee strikes to the head, but Asuka missing the drop kick. And Riott with that schoolboy roundhouse to the side of the head. Another kick to the spine. Here comes Asuka with a jawbreaker. Oh, but Riott with a knee to the face. Into the turnbuckle and just tossing Asuka back onto the mat. And Riott is headed to the top. Diving senton. Jesus. 1. No, only a 1 count. That was very impressive by Riott, making it halfway across the ring to hit that senton. And Ruby going right into the torque.
She's got something in mind.
Setting up. And Ruby with the Riott kick to the face. And Asuka could be done after that one. 1, 2. No, the Empress able to get the shoulder up. Now Ruby picking Asuka up to her feet. No. Oh, kick to the leg. And Asuka with the kicks to the chest and following up with a roundhouse to the side of the face. Spinning kick, and Asuka with the hip attack. 1, No, only a 1 count. And Asuka now the one setting up. Oh, Riot able to get out of the way of that Empress combination. Into the turnbuckle. Riot was going for that deadly nightshade, instead gets dumped right onto her back.
Now Asuka is showing how they do it back in Japan. Asuka's trying to get in her opponent's
Asuka
face.
telling Riot to bring it. And I'm sure Ruby will be happy to do so. Oh, there's that strike again. Riot coming back with a strike of her own. Kick to the gut. And Ruby with the power bomb. Right back up to the top. Could she be looking for it again?
She looks for it once again.
Yes, the diving senton connects. 1, 2, and Asuka still in this one. And Riot getting pumped up here. Picking Asuka up to her feet, snapmare, and going right back into the torque.
There may be no coming back from this incredible.
And now she is setting up once again for the Riot kick. And Asuka has got to be done. 1, 2, 3. And Ruby Riot was ready for Asuka.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look. That's a woman on a mission.
Here is your winner, Ruby Riot.
Congratulations to Ruby Riot. Gonna try to climb the ladder once again here in the Raw Women's Division. But we are moving on in the night to your main event match of Week 30. We've got not Rowdy Michael Cole and Ronda Rousey. It is Roddy Piper going one-on-one with the World Heavyweight Champion, the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Will Piper be able to overcome the challenge and get the biggest victory so far here in Universe Mode, or will Stone Cold Steve Austin continue his undefeated streak? Main event time here in Atlanta. Piper versus Austin.
Oh, guys, what an incredible treat.
Making his way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Roddy Piper. And his opponent from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hey, Stone.
And here we go. It is main event time here in Atlanta. Piper and Austin looking ready to go. The bell sounds, and will someone finally be able to stop Stone Cold? Starting off with some chain wrestling here into the headlock. Knee to the spine. And another lockup here. Piper sending Austin off the ropes, coming back. Huge hip toss. Putting Austin down. Oh, going for a strike. Not the Rowdy strike, but it was a strike nonetheless. Now Piper backing Austin into the turnbuckle. The ref trying to separate the two, and a clean break here. Very surprising. But Austin catching Piper with a swinging neck breaker. Picking Piper up to his feet. European uppercut. Oh, and the poke to the eyes. And that is Roddy Piper for you. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Right back into a vertical. No. Going for the suplex, but Austin coming back with a clothesline. kick to the spine. And Austin with a stomp to the arm. Picking Piper up to his feet. And the gut-wrench suplex, putting Piper down. Going for a shot, but Piper with a knee to the gut. And Austin with an earth-shattering spine buster. Up to his feet, and Austin with the Lou Thez press. Busting Roddy Piper wide open, and Austin gonna go ahead and put an end to Piper with the Stone Cold Stunner, which Kevin Owens has been using as a finisher lately, in real life, by the way. 1, 2, and Piper with the kick out. But why the hell would Owens, like, not use the pop-up powerbomb? That's such a good finisher. I don't get it. So heel Owens uses the pop-up powerbomb, and face Owens uses a Stone Cold Stunner, I suppose. I don't understand. I don't agree with 90% of the decisions WWE makes, so. There's a shoulder tackle. Austin with the signature elbow. Lifting Piper up, Piper with a European uppercut. Into the turnbuckle, but Austin moving out of the way there. Snap suplex, and Roddy Piper not looking too good here. Up to his feet. No. Oh, I thought he was going. Oh, he's not going for a stunner. Power bomb. Good God. Austin is laying into Piper. Stomp straight to the gut. And Austin now flipping Piper over, knee straight to the mat, and Stone Cold telling Piper to bring it. Piper up to his feet, and the Lou Thez press. And that knocks Roddy Piper out. Your winner, the still undefeated World Heavyweight Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Check this out.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Austin continuing his undefeated streak. Piper started out pretty well in that match, but by the end he just lost it, and Austin picking up the knockout victory. But we've got one more possible piece of business to take care of. The home state boy straight from Marietta, Georgia. The Intercontinental Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody, has some words, but if he calls out Roman Reigns, I'm skipping it, which he probably will. I took them both off of each other's enemies list. I changed their goals, so I don't know what else to do. If he calls out Roman, he calls out Roman. I don't know. But nonetheless, here comes the American Nightmare.
Not the first time, and probably not the last time we'll hear from him.
You know this guy came prepared.
This crowd obviously wants to know what's going on. Poking the bear.
I have something to say, so everyone shut up and listen. The WWE has been overlooking me, and I'm sick and tired of it. Things are about to change whether you like it or not.
Not feeling the love for that superstar.
One superstar really pisses me off. I can't stand his voice. I can't stand his face. I can't stand the way he looks. I just want to punch him in his big dumb face. Just smash it until you can't recognize him. I want to destroy him. Don't say Roman. Don't say Roman. He said Roman. Yep, no. Okay, so I guess, off camera I'll have a battle royal with, depending on the power rankings, and the winner will be put in a rivalry with Cody so he can stop this horse shit. It's Bobby Roode and Matt Hardy on SmackDown, and it's Cody and Roman on Raw. I just can't keep them away from each other no matter what I change. And there really needs to be an update to fix this shit. Yeah, don't care. But that was it for Raw is War Week 30. Match of the night, I would have to give to Dean Ambrose and the Iron Sheik, but be sure to let me know what your match of the night was in the comments below. Remember, guys, if you enjoy my content, please leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Brandon Brandy Bear for both. That'd be greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. And goodbye from Atlanta, Georgia.